So moving on to 3C. We can see here that we can combine certain values, right? It's not the same thing as this where it already gives you the final product. We have to multiply and we have to combine values. So what we can do is x minus 2x is the same thing as negative x, right? So 4 times negative x, that is negative 4x, equals 1 half x plus 2/3. Because we're just multiplying 1 half x. 1 half times x is 1 half x, and 1 half times 4/3 is 2/3. So our new equation would be negative 4x is equal to 1 half x plus 2/3. Now we can proceed to using our two steps. Our first step is subtraction because we want to move all the x's on one side. Now, you want to have the same denominator as 2, right? So negative 4, you can just translate that into negative 8 over 2x minus 1 half x equals 1 half x minus 1 half x plus 2/3. Now, negative 8 over half, that's the same thing as negative 4. I just translated it into a different language. Negative 8 minus 1 is negative 9 half x equals 1 half x minus 1 half x is just 0. So all you have left on the right side is 2/3. Now, your second step is multiplication by the reciprocal, because that's the only way to get rid of this negative 9 over half. So what you get left is x is equal to, what's 2 times negative 2? Negative 4. 3 times 9, 27. So your answer is going to be negative 4 over 27. Moving on. Let's try 4D. Let's try 4D. We have our equation. 5x is equal to 2x times the quantity of 3/4 plus 5/2, right? So we want to make sure our values are all multiplied together. But for this case, look at this. If I divide 2x, right, because I want all my x's on one side, 2x, it would be 5x divided by 2x is equal to 3/4 plus 5/2, correct? Now, we know that x is going to be the same value, so we can just cross these x's away. So all you would have left is 5/2. Now, if we add these two values together, we'll get 3/4 plus 5/2. 5/2 is the same thing as 10 over 4, right? So we can replace 5/2 with 10 over 4 equals 3/4 plus 10/4 equals 13/4. 13 over 4. Is 13 over 4 equal to 5/2? No, because even if we use the common denominator, 10 over 4, because that's the same thing, it's still not going to be the same thing. So what does this mean? This means that there is no answer to this equation. It is undefined. Because there is no answer to this equation. 5x is not equal to 2x times 3/4 plus 5/2. Well, I hope you learned something about two-step equations. Basically, if you want more practice, just go through the problems listed in the worksheet and you should have a solid understanding about what two-step equations are. I hope you have a nice day.